Welcome to the craft, where we conceptualize, analyze, and specialize in all things hip-hop. Starring myself, Angelo the Don, hip-hop genius and extraordinaire. That's right, I said it. And what qualifies me? I qualify me. So listen to what I got to say, or fall the fuck off. Period.
The Craft.
Yo, what's up? This is Angelo the Don. And today on The Craft, we're going to talk about songwriting. Everything from, conceptualizing ideas, brainstorming, different ways to write, different types of songs, different types of lyrics, different types of deliveries. We're going to get into some of it, and I might have to break it up into different segments. I might not be able to fit it all in here, but it's a whole new segment. And we're going to talk about songwriting. So it might take a few shows, but a lot of you motherfuckers need it. So, the first thing about songwriting that I would have to say is the most important thing is creating an idea. A lot of us go off of inspiration, and that's cool. And but sometimes people get this thing called writer's block. And me personally, I don't believe in writer's block, because I believe there's always something to write about. People who get writer's block usually are stuck on a certain subject that they may want to write about, but maybe they can't think of anything. But there's always something to write about, because if you can't think of anything to write, then you need to write a song about not being able to think of something to write. Like, seriously, So, I would say brainstorm some ideas, Get your notebook out, get your pad, get your pen, whatever you use, toilet paper, whatever. And start writing down ideas. You know what I'm saying? Like, write down titles of songs, Just sit there for a few minutes and just think of shit that would be a dope title and just write down titles. That's writing. Writing ain't necessarily just finishing a whole song. You could spend the day thinking of titles for songs all day. You could think of punchlines all day, metaphors all day. You could fill up a notebook full of how you want to start off a song, like the first 4 bars, And there's always something you could be doing when it comes to writing songs, that's going to help you. You got to think about this. You're trying to have a career writing rhymes and writing songs. Then some days, it just might be a title day. It might be a 4-bar day. It might be a experiment. You know what I'm saying? You might want to experiment sometimes. Don't write 16 bars every time for a verse. Write 20 bars sometimes. Write 24 bars sometimes. Write 100 bars and let that be the whole song. Sometimes you might just want to write hooks. Get you a notebook and just fill it up with hooks. Maybe you don't have all the lyrics for the songs yet, but you got hooks. And then next you grab one of those titles and you put it with one of those hooks. Now you got a hook and a title. You know what I'm saying? I make beats, so sometimes I do the same thing with beats. I just make beats for no reason, you know what I'm saying? And later on I'll think of songs to go with it. But yeah, when it comes to writing songs though, you have to become a machine. You have to think of yourself as a creative factory, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at yourself like an assembly line. You got this notebook over here is for hooks. You got this notebook over here is for titles. You know what I'm saying? You got this notebook over here is for opening bars. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might think of a bar to end a verse with, those last 2 bars or those last 4 bars. You know, you could categorize your notebooks, man. You don't have to do it exactly like you seen Eminem do it on 8 Mile, or exactly like you seen your homeboy do it. Or there is no standard way to being creative when it comes to writing songs. You know what I'm saying? You have to do this way. I'm just giving you ideas. You don't even have to do it my way, but I'm giving you things to spark your interest, to spark your creativity. You know what I'm saying? To inspire you to become a better songwriter. You know what I'm saying? Like, write about something. If you think you got writer's block, watch a movie and write a song about the movie. You don't even need inspiration for that. Write a song about the movie, and that'll train you to be able to see things and to write about it. You know what I'm saying? You know, sit down outside and watch cars go down the street and write a song about that. You know what I'm saying? Or think about how your day went and write a song about your day. Whether you in school, whether you go to work, or whatever. If you just in the studio and you can't think of nothing, start writing rhymes about the equipment and what the equipment does and how you work the equipment. You know what I'm saying? There's always something to write about, you know? So practice brainstorming. That's all that is brainstorming. And then organizing your ideas from the brainstorming so that you can keep them, so that you could potentially create full songs off of those ideas. You know what I'm saying? So you could profit off of them later. You know? Just try it. That's all for today. I'm Angelo the Don, and you've been listening to
The Craft.